thank the Cabinet Secretary for her response. Given the Rosebank project has been given the go-ahead, and whilst the oil and gas industry continues to make a significant contribution to our economy, it's clear we must balance our future energy needs with our climate obligations, critically ensuring a fair and just transition to net zero for our workforce. The report published by the Robert Gordon University outlined that the numbers employed offshore could rise from over 150,000 in 2023 to 225,000 by 2030, with new renewable jobs outnumbering oil and gas roles if a successful transition is achieved. What action is the Scottish Government taking to ensure that we don't lose this once-in-a-lifetime opportunity, particularly in the face of the UK Government's
Thank you, Ms Nicholl. You're over your time.
Thank
you, Presiding Officer. The developments this week with regards to Rosebank confirm a number of concerns that the Scottish Government has had for a long time, principally related to the size of the field, the fact that it's primarily oil, the fact that that oil is due to principally be exported and therefore cannot contribute to national energy security, which, alongside climate concerns, I understand to be a very important issue. Robert Gordon University's report shows enormous energy potential and that Scotland possesses the natural resources and the skills that are required to lead the global energy transition. I mentioned the £4.5 million that were invested into the Energy Transition Skills Hub and the 1,000 people who it will train over the coming years. We've also invested £11 million on a skills passport, £5 million for an energy skills passport, which will support the transition of skills and jobs across offshore energy sectors, and £1 million skills accelerator delivering pilot training courses in the area.
Thank you, Cabinet Secretary. We'll now turn to the supplementary. First supplementary, Liam Kerr.
Thank you, Presiding Officer. After Rosebank was given the go-ahead yesterday, Sir Ian Wood, with over 60 years' experience and a track record of business success, said it would accelerate a just transition to net zero and sustain thousands of jobs. Serial corrector of the record over energy stats and career politician Humza Yousaf, on the other hand, said Rosebank would slow the pace of the transition. Whose analysis should the people of Scotland give more weight to?
Cabinet Secretary.
Let me be very clear. I think that it is a stretch to suggest that fields the size of Rosebank, primarily oil as they are, primarily for export as that oil is, could possibly be contributing to
members, we need to hear the Cabinet Secretary's response. Thank you. Cabinet Secretary.
We have never advocated, this Government has never advocated the switching off of the taps in the North Sea. Overnight, that would be the wrong thing to do for our workers and for the investment that is needed to drive the transition to net zero. But investing in new oil fields like Rosebank is not the answer either. We must invest in a managed and fair transition, putting people, industry and workers in the North East first.